Welcome to LEXperts Smarter Fleets. In this episode, I'm talking to Ryan Mills, National Fleet Manager at Arcus FM, about how Lex Autolease use data to help run commercial fleets more efficiently. So Ryan, one of the reasons that we wanted to develop our Uptime Plus propositions was that people like yourself, our customers, were coming to us to say that you needed more support, you needed a more proactive approach to how we were helping and supporting you in managing uptime. How important is having a safe and legal compliant fleet to your business?
It's the fundamentals of operating the fleet. It's not a choice, it's a requirement.
Yeah.
We want to ensure that the drivers have got confidence in the vehicle that we've chosen, the vehicle that we've put them into. And one of our key priorities is getting everyone home safely. So we need to have the confidence that the systems, the processes, the vehicles will do that and will deliver that.
Yeah.
And the accountability is there and evidence that through the platform, through the data.
Yeah.
And it's tangible now. We're not just saying it, we can actually show it. It makes a big difference.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. And just referring back to the data that we performed for you, because you were part of the trial as we've talked about, I think in terms of total events that we managed, we were at 99.9% compliance with MOTs, really just reinforcing that having a safe and legal and compliant fleet is hugely important, not just for the safety of your drivers, but for your brand as well. So clearly getting on the front foot and booking those events in advance, you typically mean with scheduled service events and MOTs that, there's more events that can go straight in, have the job done, come straight back out. That has a real positive impact on your fleet availability. That's why I think that through the trial, and let me just bring the numbers up here, we saw your service compliance, as in vehicles that are serviced, increase up to 97.8% at any given time. So that's vehicles that are within their service schedule. And I think we saw that improvement because we'd been on the front foot and been able to manage those for you.
I think just touching on the MOT aspect, we know an MOT date, it's static in the future, we can work to it, but then actually knowing that there's a booking being made is quite a big difference, or having to make 1,000 phone calls a year or every so often to make sure those bookings have happened. Again, takes the resource away, we can look at the system, we can see what's booked in, we can see what's been completed, and it can be a report, it doesn't have to be all the manual process that it was previously.
And I guess that gives you the data so that you can support the Uptime Plus team for those drivers that might be being a little bit difficult and not getting there, making the vehicle available. Is that something that you and your team would intervene on to kind of keep on at drivers to make sure this is really important?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the other thing that we saw as well as part of that trial is that we were successful in keeping vehicles within that service schedule within 95% of occasions. And again, that's really important to make sure that vehicles are well maintained. And a couple of times you'd mentioned around taking the driver out of the process. That's probably a key reason why you want to do that, because the driver might not be in the same vehicle all of the time. They'll move around, as you say, fleet moves around. So actually having someone to control that and own that so that the driver doesn't have to worry about it, that really makes sure that it gets done.
Yeah, I think if we can give them the time back to focus on what their job is rather than the sort of vehicle admin, there still needs to be some accountability there, but I think it's unfair to expect somebody to know the full vehicle maintenance history when they've not been the driver of that vehicle for its entire life.
I hope you found this episode helpful. You'll find more episodes on the LEXperts Hub.